All right, welcome to the 2019 March METCON Madness Sweet 16 workout, What Grip. This workout is going to be a 3-piece workout with a buy-in, followed by a 3-round section, and then a cash out. We will offer 3 different scale levels for this workout: fun, GFS, and harder than pain. The first movement is going to be 20 reps of a burpee variation. Fun will be a no push-up burpee up and over a PVC pipe. Gold fit standard, and harder than pain will be a regular burpee up and over the PVC pipe. Well, for the sake of minimizing equipment, if you want athletes to, they can use a jump rope instead of a PVC pipe. For the fun option, we want to see arms straight, feet go out, stand up, and then hop over to the other side. Athletes may step down and hop back, kick up, they can step over, they can kick out, hop over, make sure they hit full hip extension. For gold fit standard and harder than pain, those will be the regular burpee, chest to the ground, just like what we did for starting from the bottom. I know they had a lot of fun with that, so make sure chest to the ground, all the way up, full hip extension. That would be 1 rep. Chest to the ground. They don't come all the way up. That is no rep. Don't count it. After they finish 20 of their burpees, they will then move on to the 3-piece, 3-round section next. For the first 2 movements, it will be 15 reps each with the weight changing for the scale level. The first movement will be a med ball or slant ball cluster. Fun will do a 14-pound and 10-pound med ball for male and female. GFS will be 20 and 14. Part of the paint is going to be 25 and 20. Now, if your gym does not have 25-pound med balls, athletes may do a slant ball in place of that. For the cluster, what we want to see is full hip extension at the top of the clean. They come all the way down for the squat, full lockout at the top for the thruster, and then the ball must touch the ground again before they start the next rep. So from here, hinge back, touching the ground, full extension through the clean, squat, full extension through the arms on that thruster, and then back down, touch, full extension. If an athlete comes up and drops down, and then up, they did not hit full hip extension on the clean, no rep. With the slam ball, it'd be exactly the same, obviously smaller ball, a little bit deeper on that range of motion that they have to get to, but still full hip extension, squat, press overhead, touch, squat, press overhead. After they finish 15 reps of that, they will then go into kettlebell swings. This will be scaled on the weight as well. Fun is going to be 35 pounds for male, 26 pounds for female. GFS is going to be 53, 35, and hip is going to be 70, 53. As with previous skill combine workouts, we want to see full arm extension through the elbows, in line with the wrist and shoulder. Weight is the same height as the shoulder. Shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, straight line at the top. You're going to hike it back, get it up, keep it close, watch their back. If they bend their arms, that will be a no rep. If they have to do a couple mini swings first, don't count those until it gets to that height to hit that height requirement. After 15 swings, they will then have 15 ab movements. This section will be dependent on their scale level. Fun will be doing ab mat sit-ups. We use the ab mat as with foundations and rap battle. Same setup applies there. Butterfly position, touch your toes, touch the ground overhead. They'll have 15 ab mat sit-ups. Gold fit standard will be V-ups, and harder than pain will be toes to bar. With the V-up, we want to see full hip extension at the bottom, arms extended overhead, and then everything comes up at the top, touch the toes, and then full extension at the bottom. We do want to see that lower back try to come up off the floor. So from that bottom position here, full extension, all the way up, touch, and then back down. If athletes choose to bend their knees, it's a modification. They would be scaled down from that point. The hip option will be toes to bar. So for this, athletes may strict toes to bar, they may kick into it, they may hike into it. All we ask is elbow extension at the bottom and full hip extension at the top. Make sure that both feet make contact with the bar and the feet have to be in between the hands. Okay? swings. They can bend the knees, kick up, legs straight, and pike as well. If athletes choose to scale it down to hanging knee raises or knees to elbow, that would be a modification and not true hard in the paint. They will have 3 rounds of those 3 movements. Upon completion of that, they will then move on to their jump rope. For fun, they will have 150 single unders. Just like the previous March METCON Madness workouts, same rule apply, 1 skip, 1 hop. Both feet have to pass over that rope for it to count, so no single leg, alternating legs, same time. After 150, they are done. Just like that. Both fit standard and hard in the paint is going to be double unders. GFS will be 50 reps. Hard in the paint, 100 reps. They may do single unders in preparation for the double. They just won't count until they actually do the double unders. Make sure you also count when they land, not just when they jump over. If that rope hits them in front, that would not be a rep. Just remind them of that. So they can do a couple singles and then into it. That would only be 2, even though I did attempt a 3rd rep. So make sure you have your athletes be honest with their score. Upon completion of that last double under or single under for fun, that is it. That is their time, and that is their score. If you have any questions, post a comment on Basecamp, and we'll answer as best as we can. And good luck.